Biafra, the rising sun. Now hear me now.
Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader have tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Osaflan is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people.
No more one Nigeria. Amalgamation is over, man. All we need is Biafra.
I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that cause killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Land is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra.
Biafra, land of the rising sun. Bumbo clan. It was good and evil and we chose good.
Enego is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Enego is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home.
Yo, look
Tropical mix. Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women and of goodwill. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. The only reason we are here is because we want to go home. Radio Biafra Extra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. One and the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. For almost 60 years now, nobody have done that. I remain George Onyibe by the special grace of Chukwuki Kabiama. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, we must acknowledge the Creator Chukwuki Kabiama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For it is because of his presence in what we are doing that we've not been crushed by the enemy. And in my humble way, I will say to him this morning, Anye na jage mao, nezioku ne mara mai, ihunanya ne nage, ubioma ge, ujuru anyanya dadio, inwege mgbangwe o di onye dịka gị, ebu Alpha na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na anyị dị mma o. Good Without wasting much of our time, we shall be going to our topic this morning. And Biafrans across the globe must open their eyes, open your mind. This is not the time for you to deceive yourself or allow yourself to be deceived by anybody. The truth is glaring. No matter what they've done to us as a people, believe me, we can make back. We can initiate a full comeback. And this comeback is something that we must, I tell you. Our topic this morning is simple. Biafrans are involved in a warfare. Most people know, but they just don't understand. Most Biafrans know, but they can't figure it out. Most Biafrans are aware of it, but they feel there is nothing they can do about it. But I'm here to remind you this morning that there is so much you can do about it. First of all, understand that you are in a warfare. Every Homo sapien here on earth are involved in one warfare or the other. There is ongoing war in this planet. So many enemies playing to the gallery. Some of them know the nature of the war they are involved in, and others don't. There is a war to maintain supremacy. There is a war ongoing to steal oil. There is war ongoing to subjugate. There are spiritual war. There are even people from other planets coming to displace Homo sapiens. They don't talk about this. They tell you they are classified issue. In case you think the earth is the only place human beings live, then think again. But they don't discuss this issue. They are classified, but they are discussing the issue of heaven. And you don't know there is war. No. Let's come back a little bit. We have so many planets in this universe. And if anybody has given you a particular figure, they lie because it keeps changing. Today, a satellite will discover. Tomorrow, another satellite will discover. Every day, the planet begins to increase because on a daily basis, knowledge is left at the doorstep of those who want to know. Now, the highest macros or telescopic organ in the world is in Catholic Church, somewhere in America. It is called Lucifer. The most advanced technology when it comes to microscopic mechanism, or how do they call it? Microscope. The most advanced one of them is in somewhere in a Catholic church in America. It is called Lucifer. They are peeping into the universe looking for God knows what. Of course, we understand. Because they know there is a war. But they don't tell you about these things. They don't tell you there are people living in other planets. They don't tell you. The highest they tell you, so we want to go to Jupiter. We are trying to see how they can live in Mars. We've not finished living here on Earth. What are you going to do in Mars? You will catch fish here and go and keep in Mars. And sometimes most of you are from Mars anyway. But of course, you must displace Homo sapien and take over their land. But we shall see how it ends. But there's a war going on already you don't know. If somebody can see heaven, if somebody claims to see Moses and Muhammad and Elijah, and somebody don't know what is happening in the next planet, they lie to you because you are involved in a war. Let me tell you something. There are great discoveries by the prophet David. So many of them, though the name might change because of the ongoing war. But if you look deeply, you know what they were saying. And David said to God, "For before I was formed in my mother's womb, you know me. For every member of my body were recorded in your book. And you called me by name." And most people just read that chapter of the Bible and move on. Because what they are looking is that you shall receive, amen. You shall be blessed, amen. You will not, because there is war ongoing already. The people receiving you and giving you are the people who want to kill you. You will not receive anything. Don't let them deceive you. David said, before I was formed in my mother's womb, you knew me. You know who I am. In fact, every member of my body is recorded in your book. You may have about 206 pieces of bone in the adult woman, but you have more than that in a baby child. But David said to God, you know every one of them. And one begin to wonder, does God have a book? where he record member. Yes, God does have a book. David was actually referring to your DNA. These were the founding of our ancestors. They now change the name and you don't know what is coming. There is war ongoing already, in case you don't know. If you think we come up here every day to do what we do, no. There is ongoing war already. Most of you have not seen it. But gradually we'll make you see the scope of war we are fighting in. Your DNA is the book of God, where he records everything about you. That is why it's almost impossible for them to destroy your DNA. No matter the tiny parts of your body that will be discovered millions of years after you are dead, they will know who you are. Biologically, if you lose the length of a DNA, it can get from earth here to heaven. The length of one man DNA, and in your DNA, everything that you will become are recorded there. You form gracefully. Because the direction of how you are going to be formed are already written down by God. You can choose to go to plastic surgery, that is war. You can be there and they are tampering with your DNA, that is war. But if you don't know all these things, you'll be eating every nonsense you see. Because you don't know that some people are genetically reprogramming you and you don't see the war. But that is not the area I'm going to. So when you are misbehaving, you don't know why you are misbehaving. You don't know whether what you are eating, the puff you are eating is derailing your brain set. Because the thing that matters in your life as a black man, they don't talk about it. It becomes classified. But the one you don't want to know, most especially going to heaven, because this will lead to your untimely death. It's not classified any longer. People are rewriting it every day and preaching it everywhere. But about your pineal gland, you are supposed to know. They don't talk about it. About your melanin, they don't talk about it. About your ancestors, they don't talk about it. They are classified and they keep studying them. Classify for only them. Let me tell you, as far as we are here on earth, there is war. It's in the Bible. I say, behold, there is war on earth. Woe to you, the inhabitants of earth. For Satan and his agents will be cast down among you, having great wrath. Who is this Satan? Every religion in the world, all of them are fighting Satan. Who is this Satan? Jesus Christ is fighting Satan. Muhammad is fighting Satan. God is fighting Satan. Allah is fighting Satan. All of them have different God. Hindu, Muslim, Bandu, all the religion in the world, all of them have different God. And all their God is fighting one Satan. Who the heck is deceiving who here? As Christians are fighting Satan, Muslims are supposed to be fighting Aguragada or one other name. But let's leave there. In case you don't know, we are in a war. You watch Christians. Any Christian who do not understand a topic known as the crisis of faith. It comes in different way. Some call it the journey in the wilderness. Some call it the crisis of faith. If you are not properly indoctrinated in that aspect of Christianity, you will never survive. It could be summed up when Jesus said to the disciple, go now and preach this gospel. Tell the brethren, remind them, that should be Paul, that in true trials and tribulation shall they enter the kingdom of God. The same way we are here, reminding you Biafrans across the globe, that if you do not stand up to reclaim Biafra, you are gone as a people. The next generation of Biafra may not see the next light. That is why we do what we do, and that is why we are here. And believe me, we are not backing down. And those of you who think you have way to do that, you are in for a long ride. And so Biafrans must understand. It is said that our planet is faced with alien invention. Like I said, they are classified. You don't talk about it. And so we begin to fight wars on different ground as Africa. Let's agree, we are facing war with alien invasion. We're facing war with European invaders of Africa. Europeans are ravaging everywhere in Africa. America has not moved back. China and Japan and other people, Indians, are planning to take over the remaining one. Is that not war? You break bottle in Biafra land, one British person will come and settle the case, whereas they are the one causing the chaos in Africa. If it's not coming from Britain, it's coming from France. If it's not coming from France, then there are some of the Arabian people trying to take all that is left. We're talking about aliens' invasion of the earth, which is classified. Talk about the invasion of the Europeans and other colonial terrorists who call themselves master. This is war. Just on Africa. You talk about religion. There is ongoing religion war. Muslims believe that they are the one who have to fight for Allah. So they will kill all of you for Allah. And Allah have only 27 virgins to give them. Christians say, don't know, when they slap you, give them the other ear. For great is your reward in heaven. Though we are not told what the reward will be. Is it a beautiful city? You don't allow us to live in our city, here on earth. Are you sure you will let us have even a room, even Gateman house in heaven? But there is ongoing war already. The attempt to impose your language and culture on us. There is a war. I read online this morning and somebody wrote, the name of my village is not Okigwe. It is Okibe. Okaibe, yeah, not Okigwe. The useless, stupid people who are fighting us, you are not seeing them, change it to Okigwe. Everywhere they keep changing people's name, keep changing your name to reduce you lower than animal. And most of you are behaving like that. You can't see there is a war already. Okibe, he saw Okigwe. The ones they did not change, they will add a concussion there. The way animal behave, that is how their name. The way animal names sound, that is how they behave. But you don't know it's a war. When you wake up, you are jumping up and we are Nigeria, we are Nigeria. You don't just begin to call your son goat. And I can assure you, no matter how brilliant he is, in less than 1 year, he behaves like a goat. The same way Nigeria is zoo, Nigeria is corruption, Nigeria is evil. You are saying, oh, you are Nigeria, you will be evil, you will be corrupt. There is nothing good that can come out of you. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Opposing their language on you, don't you know it's a war? If it's not a war, why is Chinese not speaking English? Why are Indians not speaking English? Why did America even have to change their English? Most of you don't know the English you speak in Britain is not the English you speak in America. You don't even write them in the same way. And yet you don't see it's a war. And you are there trying to correct our grammar. But of course, you are not aware of this war. We talk about the war that is going on the education sector. There is a war ongoing. And most people don't see it. A letter was drafted and said, let's send letter to all the schools in Biafra land, warning the teachers to stop teaching our children Islam. That letter have not been endorsed today. And these people are busy doing it. One day we come out, all of our children have become Aisha Buhari, wearing masquerade. And then we can say, hey, they are killing us, they are Islamizing us. But more than a year, there is a letter that is supposed to be meant for them. Nonsense. But of course, you don't know there is a war going. You are waiting till it is full blown, and then we record a lot of collateral damage. And that is why we are telling you what you are telling. If I provoke you, you get out, I will send you. No, honestly. You don't know that there is a war. That is why you carry elephant in your head and you are using your leg to dig cricket. Because you're not seeing this war. The food we eat, we are fighting war. They are poisoning you. You don't know there is a war to compel you to eat Oyibo food. Very soon now, we will be importing China gari, Indonesia gari, American gari. And most of you be very proud chimpanzee. And say, oh, gosh, man, I eat American gari. Oh, gosh, man, I eat... the same way you are watching this stupid Ohanes Ndibu going to eat Irigi in Germany. But the point is, German don't have here. And when German sees it and say, these people like Irigi, they begin to plant yam. And then the ELG will change for the next generation because our children is going to say, oh, we don't eat Nigerian yam. Then, of course, they will tell you Nigerian yam have a Ebola. Don't you have Ebola? Don't you have sickness that don't have disease? Monkey pox, chimpanzee pox, every pox, everywhere. Gosh, man, I don't eat yam from Nigeria. He have Yambula. Then they poison you a little bit. Then the Yoruba Gota media, 10% people will start blowing alarm in the case of Nigeria. Yam is polluted, yam is infectious, don't eat yam, we advise you now. Then before you know, they go on radio. Oh, come and buy Japan yam. It has electronic ingredient inside. Oh, come and buy American yam. It has a colonial master ingredient inside. Oh, don't buy Britain because they will poison you. You now begin to eat imported yam. Your children will never know we gave them yam. But you can't see that as a war already. To you are trying to gravitate and satisfy your devilish human urge. Everything you people do, I tell people in diaspora, any role you play in IPOB here in Africa, if here in Biafra land, you are killing the next Biafran very close to you. You never know. Because you don't know we are in a full-blown war. You are speaking grammar. The same way many of you are sitting back now in your corridors. You don't know you are in a full-blown war. Just come out of your house in the midnight, put a chair somewhere and sit. Please make sure you set up a camera. Put a camera somewhere on your phone to record. Bring out like 3 phones, on them in different locations. Let one face heaven. Let one face the earth, south, east, west, and north. Face everywhere. Make sure one is videoing you. And then video for 1 hour and go back and study it. You will not believe what you will see. You will not believe. But we are in a war situation already. You still can't see it. The clothes we wear, we fighting war over it. Any country in Africa that just rise up today and say no more importation of second-hand wares, that is when you will see sanction. If that president is not assassinated, that president will be indicted. If that president is not indicted, they will lose sanction on that company. Why? Please, we don't want to be eating a Britain chicken. Do Britain even have chicken? Because only crude oil I see they steal. We don't eat American chicken any longer, then America will sanction you. You must buy this chicken. You must eat the chicken. Whether you like it or not, you must eat it. In fact, your own chicken have bird flu. And then their agents here in Nigeria, as a case study, we blew alarm. Oh, everybody who have poultry, close it down, close it down. You don't know. They want to destroy your poultry so they can sell their cow meat. But you don't know there is war. You wake up one day and said, we won't eat cow. Let's go and be eating our bush meat. And then you begin to see there is Ebola. Ebola is coming from bush meat. Don't eat bush meat. Don't eat bush meat. They care for us. They don't want us to die of Ebola. But yet they kill us with AK-47. At least Ebola will give you room. Ebola disease will give you room to write your will before you die. But AK-47 just snuffed the life out of you. Somebody who have AIDS, who have bird flu, chicken pox, goat pox, melu pox, every disease they must have injected, infected Africans with, they have the privilege to write their will. They could be able to tell their children, see. When my mother was going to die, she knew she was going to die. She called me and said something to me. I do not say, don't say. She said something to me. And I tell you, whatever she told me is a great deal to my family. It's a great deal. But if it was AK-47, they will only call you, come and carry dead body. So who loves you? They want to save you from slow poison. And yet they are killing you with AK-47. Mad people. And many people cannot see that we are in a war front already. And so in almost every area of our lives, as Homo sapiens, we are engaged in war one way or the other. The failure to notice this will lead to uncountable and numerous deaths of our people. And of course, that is what is known as managing collateral damage. That is why we keep informing you. The Hausa Fulani politicians are fighting with us. They have conquered all our politicians. As far as I can remember, unless Ekweme, Simon Bakwe were the last liners of politicians BIAFRANS has ever known. I thank God they fought well, and I should say they died well. Buhari ended the career of Alex Ekweme. Alex Ekweme, very sincere man, who deputized Alhaji Ishewu Origari He was accused falsely, locked up in prison, mesmerized. Let's say he ended well. Simon Bakwe today is the person who built everything Imo State is enjoying today. Ukura Awosa and all those people who don't have sense. We are watching you, is it Hakim? We are watching you people. But after then, our politicians were conquered. They are Ijaw in the morning, in the evening they are Fulani. They are Igbo in the morning, in the evening they are Fulani. They are Kwaibon in the morning, in the evening they are Fulani. But most of you don't know. Go and check all their history. Abo in the morning, in the evening they are Fulani. Having been conquered politically. Why wouldn't they tell you that every governor in Biafra land have Boko Haram attached to their office? They are working together to protect reverend fathers for Fiakwa. But you won't see there is a war ongoing. And then inside that church, they now say, oh, I will pay 500,000 for any of you they kill. And then they clap, hey, of course you are hungry. They're going to kill you and give you 500. After all, you can sell your baby 2,000 or 5,000 or 30,000 as the case may be. Why don't you even kill your baby and tell them that that is a Fulani headsman? And so you take 500,000. This is how bad it can become. And you don't know there is a war. Every black marriage in Europe and America and other parts of the world, they must divide and give you money. And you must help them to break every marriage. Because you don't know that is where the foundation that holds us as a people is being built. There is war ongoing, I must tell you. The Biafran politicians, we are battling with them. They are the ones that undermine our position more than the Fulanis. But maybe they don't know. Or could it be they are wicked? Today, everywhere in Biafra land, from Rivers State to Edo State, from Bayelsa State down to Kogi or Benue State, the first thing every government does is to recruit the youth, turn them to touts, and begin to boggle every shop, destroy every shop, kill everybody. They want to collect, what do they call it? Commission or ticket. But we are in a war. We don't know. We are trying to be simple. May simplicity not destroy us. I want us to listen to one audio. Maybe you begin to understand that we are truly in a war. And this war is a war which intention is to exterminate us as a people. They want to exterminate us. We are playing Libra for them, trying to pretend it's going to be well. But they are taking advantage to hold us down. But we must say no. We must say no.
Criminal country in the world. Hello. I'm even about to call you now. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just saw your WhatsApp message. So I'll call Mr. Ibudu, the head of admin, so that if it is for her to scan those documents, let us scan it to me, then I'll forward it to them. Then I'll obtain the date to come and start. He's a family man, he's still asleep. All these
I was expecting this is what I wanted us to talk yesterday, but you say you were going to come back.
Yes, I went to Ago. One of my friends, one Igbo guy. So his wife is celebrating their baby's birthday. And they say I must be there. So that was why I said, let me call you back.
So you have Igbo friends?
I have a lot of them now.
You have a lot. You have a lot of them.
Plenty safe. If I go to trade fair now.
Just look at how they are mocking at us. This is Yoruba and our side again, and you don't know we are in a war. You are in Yoruba church, thunder will fire you. You are a Biafran, you are Yoruba church, most especially Igbo Biafran, thunder will fire you. Look at how they are mocking us. We are test by moonlight. So you have Igbo friend. Okay, so it's a crime in Nigeria not to have Igbo friend. And you don't know you are in a war. We are talking, you are yapping.
This is what did they call it? If I enter trade fair, I don't say buy cosmetics now. That is the dash me. I have a lot of them in Alaba too, sir.
But
most of my friends are.
You have them like this, but yet you just stand behind Buhari Bugidam.
Because if you don't befriend an Igbo man, you are lost already. You understand?
I don't understand. You say you don't befriend an Igbo man.
Yes, because the secretive manuscript of mankind is in the hands of Igbo. You know, they are born with it. So, and some of us, you know, we came to meet the Igbos in a country called Nigeria. You know, they are the original because they originated from the Kemet Empire. You understand? And that is why they think, because the secret of this world is in the hands of Igbos. You don't know?
I don't know.
Because they say make them not bring foreign rice. I bought foreign rice in fact yesterday. So there is nothing.
You say you bought foreign rice in Festac.
In Festac yesterday.
And they must bring it.
16,500. You know, whether they like it or not, you know, there is one thing people don't understand. In this video, they say make the ban motor. You know, so they do motor. You know, Igbos, they are the Jews, they are the black Jews. And the Jews, even then, they themselves are afraid of Igbos. That is why they refuse to claim them as Jews. Because they have the same DNA.
Even the same Jews are afraid of Igbos.
They are afraid of Igbos. You don't know? You know my younger brother. You know my immediate younger brother. He's a major in Directorate of Military Intelligence. He is now Nigerian military attaché to Nigerian High Commission in Pakistan. They went for one intelligence gathering one time. You know, Afghanistan border. You know that they went to a village in Peshawar. They met Igbo guys entering Afghanistan. What are they going to do? You can't ask a Jew to go to Afghanistan the way it is. So Igbos, they are like that. So the only thing is that when you befriend them, they will vomit the little things you will need to know to survive. They will vomit it to you.
That is why our governors are always going to vomit to Hausa, to Britain. That is why High Commissioner came and they are vomiting and said, don't mind them, we are our children. And you can't see what is coming. You can't see what is at stake. I know something is wrong. We know something is wrong. And believe me, everything hidden from us is being open. Did I say you should hate them? No. But no, they can never love you. Did I say you should kill them? No. But no, they will kill you every slightest opportunity they have. But did I say you should move out of Nigeria? Yes, we must destroy Nigeria. But of course, we must continue.
The MD of my company is an Igbo man now from, what do they call it? He's you know than I am now. My son is the MD of my company. You understand? There was a time where we spent more than 2 years. He was still paying us salary, and we are not getting a contract. Is that not mystery? Is it?
Is that
you know than I am now?
Is that not mystery?
It's a mystery now.
Paying salary.
They're paying salary, and you are not getting any contract. And he even increased salary that period. You see? And nobody knows. There was a time even Board of Internal Revenue came to lock our office. They say this man get oil blood. He got oil well. They say he get this, he get that. If they say make he pay tax, he will pay. Even if they say make he pay 1 billion, he will pay. Is that not mystery? You see? If there is anybody you fear on this earth, it's Igbos.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised to be hearing this thing from you.
Now, Igbo go fear.
Upon all this fight, where are the fights with you?
You see, let me tell you one thing. Do you know why Babangida remain relevant in Nigeria?
No.
It's because he dined and wined with the Igbos. And that is why he remained relevant in Nigeria. You know, when Babangida was head of state, if he visit any state, he don't go to government house. He sleep in an individual Igbo house. You don't know. So, and he's always a free Nigerian. Have you ever had any assassination attempt on Babangida before? After he left power?
No, I've not.
there is one thing people don't understand, and that is why Buhari is finding it difficult. He say dollar this, he say this. And the rate at which even people are bringing in things into Nigeria is even more than when our border is open. And so, who is fully who? That is the end of it. That is all. Do you know that in my state now, the biggest rice farmers are Igbos? They don't push our people out of farms. Now then they farm rice now in Niger State.
Igbos.
That is yeah, of course. Now then they farm rice now. Even rice now, then they buy local rice in the north. The Hausa man has money to buy local rice. And you know, that is why the other tribes hate Igbos. Because they don't know how they make their money. Didn't you see how they took over Festac? They are like Jews. It's just like what Adolf Hitler.
But is it only Festac? Almost all the land in Abuja belongs to Igbo. Erufai come and took them back. But all these things they think we don't know. All these things we are telling you there is a war ongoing. All these things some Biafrans don't understand. They own Festac. Do you people know the story of Festac? How Yoruba shared the building and the vehicles among themselves? So much money stolen from Biafra land that they decide to celebrate idol worship here in Biafra land. Festac 77.
I did to the Jews in Germany. Before you know, after the First World War, before Second World War, the whole Germans were paying tax to the Jews. Even government was paying tax to the Jews because they've taken over Germany. You see? The Igbo guys they arrested in the airport with gold worth 1 billion. We didn't carry Igbo man the big gold for Zamfara. Did the Hausa man know where they sell gold? Yeah? Did the Hausa man know where they sell gold?
But why are they relegating Igbo man? There is nothing we do. All government policy is targeted against Igbo man.
Not only government policy. America is against Igbo man. Satan himself is against Igbo man. Only God is with us. We don't hide mouth. China is against Igbo man. Onyibe is against Igbo man. Britain, France, all of you are against Igbo man, except to prove otherwise by your action. But we're not bothered about it. Because if you know waiting, they know, they go say you be bad man. If you know what they know, they will say you are bad. This is the type of war we are fighting. Why are they relegating? We are used to it. We've moved on. You mess in Nigeria, Igbo man. You shoot Igbo man. You cough Igbo man. Igbo man, Igbo man. Igbo man want to go, you refuse. Something is wrong somewhere.
That is, you see, let me tell you, the easiest way you can survive in Nigeria. You see, let me tell you, it is when you push an Igbo man, that is when you tend to survive. So when you push them, look at LG. Fuani. You know Fuani is not making money again. This man that owns LG is a distributor. Because LG now, if they are selling LG smart TV here in Fuani for 140,000, if you go to Alaba, it's 100,000. And nobody know where they are bringing it from. You see? Recently, I want to pack my fridge. My old fridge. I went to Alaba, they did the carton for me in my present. Correct one, original carton. You see? And you want this kind of people to go to Asoro, I will be in trouble. They what is they call it? It's just like Arabs. Now, Arabs, they are the mercy in the hands of the Jews. And Israel is a very small country. That their population is not up to 6 million. Look at as big as Saudi Arabia. Have you ever had Saudi Arabia don't fight Israel before? Now they control Arabs now. And you want us so that if you give household of man to Igbo man, they will just turn northern Nigeria to broad daylight prison. It's not possible. What do our people know? They don't know.
Of course, that is a message to Igbo presidency 2020. Your fate has been decided already. But will you accept it? It's all entirely yours decision to make.
For anything.
I saw this you forwarded WhatsApp today. I saw what you forwarded WhatsApp today.
Igbo, you see, that was a mistake Buhari make. when Buhari came in as president, had it been he want Nigeria to move faster, I swear to God, he would have hold a town hall meeting in southeastern Nigeria. Tell the Igbo religious leaders, the business leaders, and tell them that they should support his government. You understand? They will know even anywhere dollar is, they will go and bring dollar.
Now, get what he said. Who the Southeast politicians and religious leaders hold a town hall meeting with them. When we are talking about pastors, people don't understand. We are not saying Christianity is bad. We are telling you that most men of God from Biafra land have been politicized. Of course, the one from Yoruba land, Ududuwa, they are not Christians at all. They are businessmen. And then INEC office is inside church. National registration ID card is inside church. Where DSS camp to monitor IPOB inside church. And you tell me you are leading me to heaven, thunder will fire all of you. But we are in a war already. And then they gather all of you, Oshobi, you drink wine, all of you ginger, you give them chair, sitting on gold chairs. But when you go to their place, you sit on the floor. But let's just listen and move ahead.
To push his government. Say he don't want to do it, he don't want to have anything to do with people. Look at where we are today. It's not possible now. Because, you know, if you are talking about criminals in the world, America is the #1 criminal country in the world. Didn't you know that?
Followed by Israel.
Because it is.
Now, understand. Nigeria, Wosa, Fulani, Buhari people, and Yoruba 10%. They say America is the highest criminal in the world. We are going to reanalyze this video. Then the Awosa Fulani say America is the highest criminal country in the world. Okay. Then the Yoruba say followed by Israel. Okay. Now let's examine them. America knows their right. Americans stand up for their right. Americans fight for their right. That is why they are bad. Israel know their right. Israel stand up for their right. Israel defend their rights at any cost. That is why they are evil. And in Africa, Biafrans are evil. Igbo man, Biafran, you are evil. Because you know your right. Because you stand up for your right. Because you fight for your right. You are evil. That is why I asked a question at the beginning of this teaching. Who is actually the evil? Is it God or is it Satan? Because the whole world will be against America. The whole world will be against Israel. The whole world will be against Biafrans. Why? Because we know our right. We want our right to be respected. We will defend our right. At all costs, we will die more if that is what it takes. And then we are evil. And then the same way, you see, Jesus Christ is fighting Satan. Jehovah is fighting Satan. Allah is fighting Satan. Muhammad is fighting Satan. Bundi and all of them are fighting Satan. Who the heck is this Satan? But of course, your brain is not mature enough to hold some knowledge. David said, the knowledge of you, oh Lord, it is too much for me to bear. It is too much. When we come here, we talk to you the way we talk to you as a Biafran. Believe it is the love of our mother that drives us to address you. Because if you love your child, you will not spare the rod. But today now, love your child and buy them chocolate. Love your child and take them to picnic. Love your child and take them to recreational center. That is the new standard to make you give birth to buffoons everywhere. But the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. The son, the child, the daughter, the parents love. That same child, they chastise. But today is a lie. Chastise your daughter and end up in one prison in America or in Japan. May God have mercy on you. But look at how they're analyzing it. I'm happy now that Nigerians believe, the Hausa Fulani Yoruba believe that America is evil. So is Israel evil. So it's not only Biafra that is evil. Or Setiana. But of course,
it is the Igbos that will teach you the sense. They will tell you that this is what you are supposed to do to succeed. You know what I mean?
So you know that that the Igbos are really pushed to a tight corner in Nigeria. That the Igbos are just on the fringes of being sent to Biafra or Equatorial Guinea.
Chief, we should not lie to ourselves. If you are talking about the real sector of the economy, you know it is Igbos that shape the economy. You don't know. Because if you go to Manilas now, you go to Alaba, you go to Ladipo, you go see person, just a young boy will count $50,000, put inside pocket, they go China, they go bring something. You know, if Babangida, I didn't think Buhari has sense. That 2016 when he became, he would have called 5, 10 Igbo businessmen and tell them that we want light in Nigeria. And, you know, and review the license where they give all these disco. Would by now would have gotten light. Because Igbos will go to Germany, they will go to anywhere and bring light to Nigeria. And tell them those importers of generators, see, we don't want generator in Nigeria. I beg, we need light. You understand? See this guy. You know, there is one thing that people don't understand. There is this man they call Batinaji. Maybe you've heard of him.
Batinaji, former
Minister of Power.
Power, yes.
Do you know why they push him out? Do you know in Nigeria currently Batinaji is generating over 10,000 megawatts of electricity? But do you know that close to you now? You know there is a place they call. He has a company. He has a company in Abia that is. He has built it already.
The man they are talking about now told them he will give Abia State light. He started the experiment in Alioji. Those of you in Abia State, there is a big pipe, big pole of electricity, like high tension there. This man was not paid. In fact, good luck suffered heavily for this man to be paid. We have what it takes to do electricity. Obasanjo eat gas to buy money. Obasanjo is holy. Some people will call him Baba, founding father. Thunder will fire all of you. Thunder will fire all of you. Nigerian people, your own debt, you don't know. I think you want one Nigeria. Don't worry.
That government refused to buy the electricity.
Huh?
You know, he's one of the best engineer in America. They brought him from America now. Batinaji. You don't know Batinaji?
I know him now. Former Jonathan forced him to resign.
Yeah, because he wants to give us light.
Now see how they turn the case. They say it's Jonathan that forced him to resign. But let's leave it that way. For record purposes anyway. They said so in order to blackmail Jonathan. But we know what happened. We know what happened. We know what happened. All these people they are mentioning, I have worked close to all of them. We know what happened. We know that today they've not finished paying that man. They weren't calling you, oh, all of you come back, oh, all of you, oh, Igbo are bad, but Igbo come, oh, you are good for using in Nigeria. And then some Igbo people cannot see what we are talking about. No, you are showing me your stomach. You are a big man. You are importer, you are exporter. And why can't we build that heaven here on earth? Why can't we build it with everything God has given to us? Why must we settle for less? We don't want anybody to bow for us. But what day must we bow for somebody? My father always tell me and say, that person will carry first, he no get two head. People will build this upstairs, they no get two head. And get one head. You are very happy. Oh, give me Igbo presidency. Do you know if we were allowed to build our country, nobody will get involved in politics? By now, what you are supposed to be doing in Radio Biafra when Biafra comes is, please, oh, if you can lead our country, please come forward, oh, please come forward, oh. Because there will be no looting. Because you must do the right thing. Not to say vice versa. Now your governors are killing you, importing mercenaries with Fulani to come and kill us because they want a second tenure. Ordinary second tenure. I tell you, when Biafra come, if they tell you to come and become a politician, you will run. You will run. Because it's not that you are there to serve. You are not there to serve. Of course, those who are serving IPOB understand what I'm saying. It is easy to answer African rep. When they slap you from all corner, boot on the mon and the mado, you will know yourself. Any principal officer you see, he tell you he's enjoying IPOB, they lie. That is when I see some of them knowing fully where the challenge they are facing. They think less of other people. It is easy to answer African rep. Then I know what I go reach in a hand. But of course, the struggle is the glory. It is easy to answer Supreme Leader. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. You are envious. You think just give birth to a child and give that child Nnamdi Kanu now. And you will see, the day you say, my baby name is Nnamdi Kanu, we begin to sweat. But this is one thing people don't understand. Oh, Mazuchemefo is supreme. And then you are sitting back there and saying, oh, this small boy, how can they call them be supreme? Nobody is supreme. It's only God that is supreme. But you have a general superintendent of Deeper Life Bible Church. You didn't know supreme was for only God. When you call your Yoruba pastor 419, general superintendent. And when we say Lord Mazen and the canon, because of envy, he says it's only God they call Lord. But you call that terrorist, look at Lord. Envy will kill all of you. But you will kill us for second tenure. Second tenure that you'll be crippled. We know what we want. We know what we are looking for. Believe me, we will get it. We will destabilize Nigerians systematically, meticulously, everywhere possible. We will destroy Nigeria. That even in 100 years' time, plant will not grow in this Nigeria. This Nigeria, you people are run. You want to take over. When we are done with all of you, if you don't let us go, all those Fulani coming from Chad everywhere to take over Biafra land, all of you will even run out of Chad. You will abandon your land. Don't worry. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Hey, want to Nigeria? You want Nigeria? Don't worry.
Who has been preventing Nigeria from getting light? Advised Jonathan to drive the man. Do you know that there is a company they call?
But who are the people preventing Nigeria from having light? I think it's one of them. It's one of the shareholders in Mecano Generator. They do dirty business, pick one of us, put us at the front, and then we begin to blame ourselves. And when we want to see you to see the road they are making you play, you begin to tell, oh, they are doing well.
Geometrics. As I'm talking to you, if you go to Abia, they have one of the largest single private-owned electricity generating plants in Nigeria. Yeah, of course now.
And the electricity that are generating, where are they using them?
You know, he's selling it to individuals.
In Abia?
Yes. Not only in Abia. He transfers electricity to other places. He said, just browse Geometrics. You see it now online. Geometrics. He's the owner of Geometrics. And another thing where Buhari made mistake is that it is people that have heart. If you go to Saudi Arabia, you know this Saudi crown prince, most of his friends are black. When Buhari went to Saudi Arabia, the person that led that moved Saudi crown prince to Buhari is an Igbo guy now.
Yeah.
Now
that thing you people fear will consume all of you. We have told you why you have the time. We are not children of imbeciles. We are not children of saboteurs. We are the children of light. We are the children of our Father. We are BIAFRANS. In the end, all of you will understand. And of course, Biafra is a spirit. We want to go. We are not Nigeria. We've never been Nigeria. We had no intention of being in Nigeria. We will not remain in Nigeria. We reject Nigeria. We will continue from that audio clip in a more deeper way, maybe tomorrow or later, some hours away from now. But until then, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-456-5242. Our WhatsApp line once again is 070-815-456-42. And our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line, and special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female 081-288-58614. And when you call, please go straight to the point because our time is fast spent. That is why I didn't bother to finish that clip. But we will continue from where we stop. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Just hold on. I don't know what is wrong with the line. Go ahead. Let's see if it's okay. Can you hear me now? Just hold. Okay, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
The fearless lion with a limitless life. Maazị George Onyibe. Onye ọ ga-adịrị mma n'ụtụtụ. Dịrị mma n'ogbulo, dịrị mma n'ehihie. It's too much. It is too much. This your analysis tonight. Ọgbakala m isi. But I thank God for your life. Because what you have revealed this morning has made me proud to say yes. Has made me to hold my head high as an Igbo man.
Before only Igbo man we no know wetin be Igbo man. Now they deny himself, not a Biafra. If we know who we are, if God opened their eye to see a glimpse of who we are, you will even kill every useless people who don't know what we are fighting for. If you know who we are, if we know who we are, you will break down and you will cry. You will know and wonder why the son of a king should be trekking and dragging a donkey for the son of a slave to climb. You have not seen anything.
Oh God.
But it's not, it's okay. It's okay.
God will bless you. You know, I don't know where you get all this inspiration from.
But he's with us.
Chukwuka
is with us. And those they killed are not dead. Those they drowned in the Mediterranean Sea, they didn't die. They live in us. They live in us. Everything they have hidden, it is now being revealed before us.
I've been in tears.
Our fathers, they drowned, did not die. They were not happy with us because Yoruba church make people to believe that they are evil. They stood back and they watch us, and now we have told them, even though they are evil, we know who they are. We know who they are. If IPOB is not here today, they will blackmail Mazen Nandekano, they will blackmail Uchemefo, and we will aid them. Don't worry.
Imagine, my brother, this is too much to handle. This is too much to handle. Peter Tosh sang, stealing, 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 oh, stealing, stealing in the land of Biafra. Hey, how long are we going to take this as a nation? Our brothers have sold out. Are they hearing all these testimonies from Fulani and Yoruba? Fulani and Yoruba, they know who we are, but we don't know who we are. This is the problem. The Zoo know who the Igbos are, the Biafrans are, but we ourselves, we don't know who we are. Look at this short woman devil that came to Biafra land. What is she coming to do? How many years now? They are killing us. We are marginalized. And yes, now it's now that she remembers she has to come to Biafra land. And some idiots are receiving her. Master George Onyibe, I've never cried like I've cried this morning. You've made me cry. You have made me cry, George Onyibe.
But of course, it's not a sign of weakness. I see it as a sign of strength. It's not a sign of weakness.
The gentle move of a lion does not mean that the lion is weak. We are strategizing. Our leader, Mazen Nandekano, it shall be well for him. He's strategizing. Uchemefo is strategizing. You as an African rep, Izuru keme, Mazizo Jonibe. Izuru keme, and I know that all this nonsense will stop very, very soon. All this nonsense will stop very soon. Because they have admitted that our brain capacity, the Biafrans' brain capacity, is bigger than the Zoos. From the comments that
one wheelbarrow under one wheelbarrow Biafran wheelbarrow pusher under OP Weka there. We rule Nigeria, and Nigeria will be better than Dubai. Just call one Igbo man pushing wheelbarrow under Chanja market there to rule Nigeria. In 2 years, Nigeria will be better than Dubai. When they are talking, we are just looking at them.
George Onyibe, can you imagine that the fire at Balogu Market and all these places at Onitsha and every place, place that they have tried to destroy our people? A British woman is saying, I saw it on the internet, that when we see what is happening in Nigeria with fire and this thing, then we should praise the firefighters in Britain.
The same Britain who made sure we remain there.
Because they made it so. The Britain made it so. that we are not able to do anything for ourselves. When Biafra comes,
and they steal our money
they will know.
to furnish their own firefighter. Britain steal the resources in our land, impoverish us economically, so we will not be able to fight back. You think if IPOB have money, access to money, we'll be talking here again? We will overrun the zoo, but of course the money is going to come.
The money is going to come, my brother. The money is going to come.
When we finish grounding Nigeria, all of you now, we are taking record of all of you. We don't threaten people. Let me tell you, all of you in Aso Rock or in the Biafra land, in Yoruba land, whether you are in church here, we are taking record of all of you. Even any girl that sleep with you, people will not go free. You don't know what is coming for you. This thing you have done to generations upon generation, you will not go free. Don't worry. But they can settle it anyway.
Just for protocol, my name is Ike Ike. You see me on Facebook destroying their whole argument. My name is Ike Ike. You know, I pray to God to protect you, protect our leader, Mazen Nandekano. This is the only leader with no criticisms. Mazen Nandekano is the only leader with no criticisms, apart from the zoo. But his followers, no one have come on the radio and criticized this guy. No one has come on the radio and criticized Uche Mefo. No one can come on the radio and criticize yourself. No one can come on the radio and criticize Mazi Jonathan. The gospel is not only in your mouth, the gospel is in your blood. And I praise God for all of you. And I pray that Chukwu Ikabiama will continue to bless all of you. I am a contributor of this struggle, and I pray that God will make it possible for me. If I can contribute everything I have to this struggle, for Biafra to come, I will. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you. We must continue. Yes, hello, good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning, Judge Onyibe, my brother. My brother, Obi Abowalam here, Obi Abowalam. And one may hear your mammy. One may hear your mammy. There are not Biafra land. Our governors, and I Jacka, boy, Tigri and Naka. Didn't they see Trump when Trump went to Britain? How Trump just greet that woman. Now our brothers is using their two hands to greet a common woman in Biafra land. What a shame to my brothers. What a shame to our governors. What a shame to our so-called saboteurs.
No, they want it. They want to continue playing second-hand fiddle. I am happy today because from all the president of Nigeria since I was born till today, they are not up to 4 that can stand me in anywhere. I am very happy for that. That lunatic, Big Britain wants mad people to be ruling Africa. Mad people to be ruling Africa. So their brain can be twisted so easily. Nonsense.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
My mother comes from Umaka in Ujaba local government. There is this one song that we normally use and yab my mother. It's one of his brothers that sang the song. Says, Ogini many judges, yagra yagra, Tashes, yagra, Yoma lala, Yoma dewa, lawa. My brother, by that time, we think that the world has scattered, not knowing that that time is the best. That was when I was small. Now, that time was the best compared to now. If you come to Aba, I'm just calling from Aba. If you come to Aba, you pity people that are living in Aba. If you even stone to Okoze, my brother, we are suffering here. And we know that we are the children of what? I'm not a Gentile. I'm a Jewish. But we are suffering because of what? Because of our brothers. No, but no matter what, we will not surrender. But we will do what? We will continue to push ahead. In the place that I do my business, when you go there, you see people casting Biafra, doing this. At times I do fight because of Biafra. You see that they don't know what they are doing. They don't know whom they are. But we are here suffering. mmadụ jide oke gị ewere oke gị na-enyetu gị oke gị enyetu anyị na-ebe gị nwa eze na-arụ nri. Very shameful something. My people, my brother, do you know 4 days ago, these Yoruba stupid people, do you know what they do? Because my husband just gave us an instruction that I should be owning this Go TV, the channel, the Igbo this channel, the one that used to speak Igbo when they are acting film. Do you know just 4 days ago they have removed us? When I put that channel, they will tell me that this channel had been banned from this country. So my people, I'm telling you people, Go TV, we should stop buying Go TV recharge card. We should stop watching it. Let them go to hell. After all, how many Hausas and how many Yorubas?
In fact, for this thing you have just said, my mom has not come there. I will just disconnect that Go TV once I get home. In fact, before the end of this week, I have to look for another one. Because the evil of Go TV, we will analyze it one day. Useless people.
If you go there, you see Hausa, you see Yoruba, but they have removed the Igbo program there. They have removed it.
And even the Go TV Igbo, they didn't give us platform like they gave almost 3 to Yoruba. They feature us on African Magic. It is they feature us.
That single one they gave us, they have removed it. Just 4 days ago.
They didn't give us, they feature us.
Every day. I even tried it last night. It was not there. They keep on speaking that grammar. They will forget the Eugene and this country. So you find out that, and many of us are using Go TV in this Biafra land.
They want our children to look at Yoruba, to look at Hausa, and then they begin to reason like baboons. And then while they are looking at us, and their children want to reason like us, but it's in our DNA, and there is nothing they can do about it.
Thank you, my brother. My name is Oloma Azara. Thank you very much, my brother.
Of course, God is faithful. We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
My name is Elson. I'm calling you from Alabama. First of all, let me thank you, Alabama, for what you have done for India, for Biafra. The life of our leader Mazen and the Kano, and the life of our deputy leader Mazu for. And in one life, my brother Jojo and all life of Biafra, we working assiduously to make sure that Biafra is restored. I say, may you Alabama give us strength, wisdom, and knowledge and understanding, but also restore Biafra. The mighty name of Alabama, name of this year. Jojo, I don't want to call, but your topic this morning made me to call because I've been telling people that it's Biafra that hold the world. Without Igbo man, the world cannot move forward. Without Igbo man, the world cannot do anything. I've been told people
they just corner us, every corner of the world. They just corner us. If they cannot use us, they kill us. But for us to be useful to ourselves, they don't want it. We shall see to it.
I told them because I used to make it an argument with them. I told them when Biafra come, Igbo man will come and wash toilet for Biafra man. Igbo man must come and
They don't even need to wash. They don't even need to wash toilet because we will produce machine that will do those things. So why will anybody have to work? They will come and eat free food, steal oil for free because we will not need it. We will need all those things they are dying for.
Even people were making argument yesterday. I told them they said I can't do this now. I said, can you just mention one thing that have done? None of them have to say anything. So, my brother, I want to thank all their fans to keep it up. I want to tell everyone to keep it up. I know their fans will come. I know their fans will come.
Thank you.
And I'm thanking you, my brother Jojo, bringing more programs. I like it, giving us more knowledge so that we know who we are and where we come from. Most of our brothers don't know who we are, and most of our brothers don't know where we come from. I thank you for bringing this program. I've been waiting and been thinking that this program will come out for Radio Biafra. And today you bring it out. Thank you, my brother. Keep it up.
We must continue. You say, call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes, my name is Onyibe.
Good morning.
I greet you.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, Onyibe. This is Okwago calling from Stockholm. Ajay. Yes. Mazi, you hit a very, very wonderful point this morning. And I just don't know why you hesitated to speak about Lucifer. For me, I believe, our growth
bit by bit, we will expose everything. People's level of understanding require time for them to be able to step up. Honestly,
You're
the
right.
leaders of IPOB know what they are doing. Our leaders, and you understand, our brain having been reprogrammed and managed for over 200 years. If that there is anybody still reasoning this moment, this could only be the art of the creator. Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Go ahead, please.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And that's all I wanted to bring to fact. The fact that, people need to understand, that the Gbo, they are the uncreated creators of this realm. If the Gbo disappear from this realm will not exist, just like that audio tape we played explained. It will not exist. That country, Nigeria, is an egregore. It was created for a purpose. The more you reverb that name, the more you claim that name, the more you give power to that entity. But those of us that have realized who we are, those of us that our eyes are open, the sad fact is that for us to wake up at a certain age, it is very, very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous for your mind to be open to the truths of this world. That's why I'm begging and I'm also appealing to our youths to open their minds, because it will get to a stage where ignorance will destroy your ability to wake up. When you read, try to read to understand. When you listen, listen to understand. That country has made us feel as if we have so much knowledge. Everybody individually has so much knowledge, which is not true. The knowledge we have is one, and that one knowledge is the fact for us to understand that we are the uncreated creators of this realm. We do not die. The flesh we are in can die, but the spirit that holds that flesh can never die. We always come back until our purpose on this realm is fulfilled. Onyibe, thank you very, very much. I appreciate everything you are doing, and everything we want will come to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, and that is the perfect truth. Can you hear me, caller, on the line?
Good morning, my Lord.
Monitoring spirit.
Bless you. Thank you for the good work you're doing for BIAFRANS. You said you should not praise you. I will continue to praise you anyway. My name is Kinik. I'm calling from Enugu province of Biafra land. Keep blessing and protecting our leader, Tamanozo, Pazenam Decano, our Lord, our Savior, our teacher, our master, everything. And bless our deputy leader, the Pazi Icheka from afar. A strong man. I call him a strong man. He's a strong man. Let you go, Kadiama bless you. Let you go, Kadiama bless every hardcore BIAFRANS and IPOB members who are working for the restoration of Biafra. We are going home. The only thing that some BIAFRANS don't know is that they don't know that we are already in a war. So that's what they don't know. If are talking the same mama, no, we will pray until we pray them. We pray nothing will happen. And while you are already in the war, I saw that our village, that I have never seen such a thing since I was born, that they built a Muslim church or what, mosque in Ndufo Alike. It's only yesterday that I first time I said, what is this? I said, it's a Muslim church now. It's in our own side. God. I know that the war have reached to our doorsteps for that kind of a thing to happen in our land. How can, for the first time in Namago, I saw a Muslim church? No way. I told them that, and you people see having that we are not already Muslim. They said, yeah. What are you fearing? They are killing us already. What are you fearing of war? War is in your doorstep. Muslims are cleaning in your house, and they are safe. Is it not our people that will be going there? I said, no wonder you people are talking jargon. Anyway, Christmas are coming down. I'm going back to that home. I will meet all of them one by one. If all of them that are saying that, yapping that they are in government house, or house of rep, or house of whatever they are housing, if they did not put Radio Biafra in Abaku, in a boy, in the core boy, if they did not, I will just write their name and give it to. I have some of their numbers. I will just write it and give it to IPOB all over the world. They will write them in their black book. Anyway, just why I did not want to mention them is because I have not met them. I will meet them one-on-one. One-on-one and talk to them.
Thank you very much.
Bless you. What Nigeria and British will witness in this world, they have not seen. They will witness death. They will witness hardship. They will witness hunger. All that they did in Biafra, it will return back to them 100-fold. In the name of Chukwu Kabiyama. Thank you, my Lord. Chukwu Kabiyama bless you and keep strengthening you.
Thank you very much. Hopefully, this is where we draw the curtain for this morning's segment. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. My apology to those I cannot receive their call any longer because our time is up on this segment. Biafrans must understand that we are involved in a warfare, and the natures of this warfare differs and numerous, I must tell you. But whatever happens, do not forget that Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit.
Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology that no one can kill. God sent the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to resurrect our nation, Biafra. Long live Biafra. Freedom, Biafra. God bless Biafra. From Sivachi. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. They think I use and what we own, and bad on us we know. They might it so badly to suffer. Oh no. Speak less to live, speak hard to die. Children can use weeping. Parents lamenting, the raping and the shooting, the massacre and the killing. Destroying our farmlands and give us what not gets. To other people, enough is enough. We can't take this no more. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. I give him Mary. Biafra, I give him Mary. I give him Mary. God bless Biafra. It is time for the chosen people to find a nation. It is time for the chosen people to rewrite their history. It is time for the people that have been enslaved to discover their liberty. Dear brothers and sisters, the time for God to be our nation have come. Biafra nation, blessed nation. For a long time we have accepted domination. For a long time we have been strong. For a long time we have been ignored. It's time that God has chosen for us as called Biafra nation. God bless Biafra. And in hand we will exalt our nation. That nation Biafra. This slave who does not fight for his freedom. Somebody else be supported. Free, free, freedom. Free, free, freedom. Let's struggle for our liberty, not with weapons of war, but with a common language and a conviction. The Catalonia speeches, Bomba Kalashnikov cannot do anything to a people that have received the same cause, a people that have tasted for freedom. People of Biafra together for victory. Only the struggle liberates.
Because of millions of Biafran men, women, and children massacred in cold blood and are still being massacred. That is why we must continue to fight for Biafra. But the message we're sending across is that you can kill the flesh, but not the spirit. The spirit of Biafra is alive.
Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True Kadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True Kadama is freedom. I can remember Biafra, I can remember. I can remember. God bless Biafra. I can remember Biafra.